Hey guys, welcome back. So today I've got a package to show you, and it is this massive box right here. Big Amazon box. It's not from Amazon, it's from eBay. And this is in addition to the HD DVD collection. It's the HD DVD player add-on for the Xbox 360. So I picked this up over the weekend and it's just arrived this morning. Comes with a couple of films as well, which is great. I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I've never owned one of these before, so it's going to be great to have this in the collection, and it's also a nice backup to my Toshiba drive as well. So if you want to get one of these, by the way, they're very cheap. 20 to 30 quid will get you a box one, no problem, on eBay, whether you auction it or you buy now. So yeah, now's the time to get in and grab one while you can before they jump up in price. Grab a couple, have a spare, why not? Anyway, this one was listed by a guy who claimed that he bought it in 2007 and never used it. So in that case, it should work perfectly fine. It still had these, what looks to be like a security seal or something, a sticker on the front of the drive. So that was a good sign. And I thought, you know what, I ain't going to argue with that. It's 30 quid. It's well worth the money, I think. And as I say, it comes with a couple of films as well. So yes, let's open the box. Okay guys, got everything out of the box. As it happens, there's more films included with this than I thought. I thought there was only a couple of films that I could remember in the bundle. Turns out it's a nice little stack, so I'll show those in a second. But first off, here's the machine. Very small box. I was really surprised. I've seen a lot of videos on YouTube about this, and the drive and the box look massive. But no, it's not. It's actually quite a decent size. So if we just open it up and we can take a look inside, and I'll just put some B-roll over the top so you can have a proper look at this. So, which way does it open? There we go. Okay, so we have a driver CD and we have the instruction manual, which is fantastic. And then we have the drive itself, which is, yeah, actually considerably massive. And there's some paperwork underneath. And in there should be the remote control as well, because we've got that included. I know that much. I'll just have a look. We'll just work out this packaging. Yes, we have the remote control. Absolutely fantastic. Because that's really important, because the remote controls now, there's a fair few new ones on eBay, but you're looking at 15 quid just for the remote. So you want to make sure that's in the box. Because I say 20, 30 quid for a boxed HD DVD drive, you want to make sure that remote's in there, because otherwise then it starts going to 35, 45. You don't want to be doing that. Right, let's have a look at the drive itself. And yes, it has indeed. It's still got the security sticker over the drive. Absolutely. No, he's either put that back or he's telling the truth. Call me skeptical, he's probably put it back. But yeah, it looks in really, really nice condition. Very clean. Absolutely brilliant. It's actually not that bad. It's not a bad size. It's going to look fine when it's on the side connected up. And you've got an I/O port, power cable, 2 USB because it gives you a spare because you have to use one of from your console. And it's got the thing for the Wi-Fi. It's got a dummy in there. Absolutely brilliant. Chuffed with that. Yeah, great stuff. Right. Okay, so let's have a look at the films that came with it. Now, on the box, you'll see it does come with King Kong, which in my previous video I mentioned I wasn't sure if we got that bundle or if that was an American exclusive, but no, we did get the bundle with King Kong, which is great. And here it is, still completely sealed in the wrapping. Absolutely great, because I've got a used copy that's scratched. I've now got a replacement copy. What is that rating on the front there? It's got some weird, oh, it's Canadian apparently, so has he imported this or something? Because it says Quebec on the front. So this would be an R1 then. Yeah, it's a PG-13 rating on the back, so not even the UK. That's interesting. Why has he got that then? Yeah, I've just noticed actually, maybe it is an American exclusive, because I've just noticed on the front there, where the King Kong says PG-13, American rating. So this is not even an English drive. He didn't even mention that it's not an English drive. That's weird. I'd like to know how he came about this. Did he move here from Canada? Oh, there you go then. Okay, interesting. So we've got King Kong, so that replaces my copy. That's great. Thank God it's region free is all I'm going to say. We've got unfortunately, probably a film I won't be able to watch because it's a Warner release. Goodfellas sealed, which is a real shame. But, you know, fingers crossed, maybe it will work. Not likely. Next one we've got is a film I want to watch again because I watched this when it first came out and I don't remember much about it, but I know I liked it. And it's American Gangster with Denzel and Russell Crowe. Let's have a look at the condition of this, see if it's any good. Oh, actually, yeah, sound. Actually minty, not scratched. Brilliant. Well, that's great. That's going in the collection. There you go. Oh, I'm well chuffed with that. Excellent. And it's a universal disc, so I can watch that without any issues. Oh, brilliant. I'm looking forward to that. Next one is the one I've already got. And this is weird. He must have moved from Canada because this one's well, that's a UK copy. Goodfellas is a UK copy, as is this one, which is Batman Begins, which I've already got, and it's heavily scratched and it doesn't work. And obviously I don't know if that's because it's scratched or it's because it's Warner. I assume it's because it's Warner. What's this one look like? Again, yeah, mint, sound, no scratching, brilliant. So I will try that in my Toshiba, see if that one works. If this one works, it means if that one doesn't because it's scratched to crap. If this one doesn't, it's just a pure Warner Brothers problem. Then we've got a replacement for another film I've got over there, Transformers, which is nice. So hopefully, this is a UK one as well. Hopefully the discs are in great shape and I can replace the one I've already got. Yeah, absolutely sound. That's good. That's the film. Let's check the special features. Yeah, bang on. Brilliant. Excellent. That's all right. That's replaced the one I've already got. And finally, the last one we've got is something I've never watched, which is Planet Earth. So I know a lot of people love these Planet Earth type programs, these Attenborough shows. I've never watched them. I've seen bits of them on TV, but yeah, I've never watched it. It comes in a nice slip case, 5-disc set, and it folds out nicely. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I might give it a try, we'll see. I love the fact it's got BBC DVD written on there instead of BBC HD DVD. You know, they could have at least got with the branding, but then what do you expect from the BBC? So there you go. So that's everything unboxed, guys. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to connect it up to the Xbox and test it out. Okay, guys, so I captured this footage earlier and I tested out Batman Begins to see if that would work, because obviously the copy I had previously was an American copy that's very scratched. Didn't work on my Toshiba at all, which just froze up before the menu. So I thought I'd try this UK copy I've now got with the HD DVD player for the 360. I've just put it in, so I know I'm wondering what's going on because I'm looking at the screen, it says play game, and I didn't realise it just says that anyway. It doesn't say play DVD because this is in the Xbox. I'm putting the driver disc in. And it will now tell me that I've updated my Xbox. Here we go. So don't be confused when you put the driver disc in if it just says play game. And there we go. So now I'll just close that down. Back out into the menu and skip along to movies and TV, where we will see the HD DVD icon. And there we have it, the HD DVD logo. So that's really cool that Microsoft have still got that available for people who happen to be buying the drive at this point in 2023. I mean, I'm sure there's probably not a lot of people, although who knows, maybe our videos with our collections will inspire people to buy them, and you'll suddenly see a surge in HD DVD Xbox 360 drives being picked up, which would be unfortunate. You know, keep the cost low at the moment. And here we go. Now we're testing the film, and straight away it asked me for an update. Now my question will be for this, guys, has anybody who's watching this got the 360 drive? Have you tested your Warner Brothers disc? Because I'm wondering if this update was because Warner Brothers had a problem with their discs, and maybe it was just a firmware update, and that's got me interested in my Toshiba now as to whether I should update the firmware on my Toshiba. I mean, to be honest, I don't think I will, because as you'll see in a minute, the film works. So I'm going to test this copy of Batman Begins on my Toshiba, see if it works on my Toshiba anyway. But even if it doesn't, hopefully when I try training down the HD for the Xbox, it will work as well. And then I'll be able to watch the Warner Brothers films. And as you can see, I've got both drives set up separately anyway. So I've got my Toshiba for anything non-Warner Brothers. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, I will have the 360 drive for all Warner Brothers. And this was me just trying to figure out, because I forgot to put batteries in the remote, I was using the Xbox controller, so I was trying to figure out how to get through to the menu. But at least you get to see this beautiful demonstration. I love this promo for HD DVD, it's great. I mean, all these really solid films it's showing. The $1 Million Baby clip in particular just takes me right back to that time. I remember seeing this all the time. So in a second I'll work out that you just do chapter skip and it takes you to the menu. I just couldn't quite figure it out for some reason. There you go, I'm now about to go straight to the menu. But he said he goes to the menu, Batman Begins. Some of these films do this, I've noticed. They don't go to the menu. I think there's some Blu-rays that do that as well. It just goes straight into the film, which is a bit of a shame. But of course with HD DVD, when you're in the film, you just push it up on your remote and the menu comes up anyway at the bottom of the screen. So you can access everything you need to access. And here we go, Batman Begins is running. Which, this is going to be brilliant. I can actually watch Batman Begins on HD DVD now. So I thought I'd just skip a couple of scenes. I was trying to find something bright because the capture I'm doing isn't the full 1080p experience. So don't think this is what you're going to get. HD DVD looks even better than this in real life. It's just that because my laptop is really old, the capture device will only allow me to do 720p. And then when I put it into my software for editing, I can kind of up-res it a little bit to 1080, but it's not real 1080, so take it as it is. But I still think it looks pretty damn good anyway. And in a second, I'm going to go through the best scene, the one where you see young Bruce, with Thomas on the train. Here we go. So it gets a lot brighter in this scene. Thomas and Martha. Couldn't remember his mum's name. So I think the skin tones in particular look fantastic. It's one thing HD DVD, it's got a real brightness to it, and the skin tones and clothing look really, really nice. And when you go outside as well, and you look at the cityscape, and we've got the reflections in the glass, really impressive. That close-up in particular looks really good. It's got like a real clean look to HD DVDs from the ones I've watched so far. So if you see on the left there, the reflections in that glass, I mean, that's a great shot anyway. It looks absolutely superb. So there you go, guys. That is the HD DVD player for the Xbox 360. All working great, which I'm really happy about. And most of all, Batman Begins works. So I've now got a working copy that I can actually watch, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, unfortunately, I've now got this UK copy which works. I've got the American copy which doesn't work at all. It just will not load. So that's going to have to go in the bin, I think. I mean, there's not much I can do with that. I can't trade it in, really. I mean, you wouldn't get much for trading anyway. They sell it for like 50p or quid. So yeah, and just so you know as well, the UK Batman Begins, it worked perfect on the 360. I then put it in my Toshiba. Works perfect on the Toshiba as well. So it really is a crapshoot with these Warner Brothers discs. You just don't know what you're going to get. And I'm not really going to get into the game of buying multiple copies of films. I mean, I got lucky there. You know, I got one in a bundle, so I didn't intentionally buy a second copy. And luckily, the second copy worked perfect. But, you know, any film that you love, if you buy a copy and it doesn't work, are you really going to keep paying like £5 a copy to find out if it works? No, not really. And unfortunately, Training Day still don't work on the 360 either. In fact, this plays worse on the 360 than it does on my Toshiba. I don't understand what that's about. But the disc is nice and clean. It was a sealed copy. And the Toshiba, I said before, I skipped to the cafe scene at the beginning of the film. And Ethan Hawke sits down to talk to Denzel, and then the film just breaks up and freezes. On the 360, before we even got to the film, as it was loading, it was stuttering, it was freezing, then it would start again, then it would stutter and freeze again, then it would start again. Then it got into the film, I picked the scene, and as soon as we got to the cafe, it didn't even start the scene, it literally just froze immediately. So I don't know what is up with that disc. That disc is definitely a dead one, which is a real shame. I love that film. I just don't know that there's any point in buying another copy. I've got it on Blu-ray. It'd be cool as hell to have it on HD DVD. I mean, I love having Batman Begins on both formats. But I just don't know that I really want to take a punt on a second copy of Training Day. I mean, I can get one for £5. It's not a lot of money to take a punt on, so maybe. But then it might open the door to buying, if that one doesn't work, buying another copy. And then I'm going to end up like 20 quid in the hole with copies that don't work. It's not worth it, is it really? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And, you know, the 360 add-on is really, really great. I've been using it a fair bit and overnight. And yeah, really impressed with it. It's very easy to use. The only thing I would say is the annoyance is the fact you have to go through to the folder every time to load it. I wish they would allow you to pin the HDD with the app to the front of the front page, so you don't have to keep scrolling across every time. The remote is fantastic, by the way. It lights up so bright, it's absolutely ridiculous, and it's really, really nice texture to it as well. So yeah, so I definitely recommend getting, if you want to get into HD DVD, this is the quickest, cheapest and easiest way to do it. Just get a 360 add-on if you've got a 360 already, obviously, because then it's not cheap if you haven't. But yeah, great system. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your comments down below, and I'll see you in the next video.